We'll probably go to Mementos after exams. Oh, it's my boyfriend.
What a refreshing morning. How are you doing? I didn't expect the Phantom Thieves would suppress a man that even the police had trouble with. The fact they have so much support online is worrisome. I'm in a bind since I previously denounced them. All the interviews these days ask me about that. Still, can we really say the Phantom Thieves are on the side of justice with just this example? I was originally investigating the mental shutdown incidents. People change suddenly and cause strange accidents or horrible crimes. Don't you think it's similar to the change of heart that the Phantom Thieves are doing? Now that I think about it, their actions mirror the mental shutdown cases, with the rate of victims. It's impossible not to see a connection there. Sorry. I don't want to make you late. I'll see you again.
Now for today's train news on the train. Today's headlines are: Shibuya crime ring reveals all. The leader's confession has led to the arrest of all of other key members. Sudden rampage, highway accident. The driver's death has been confirmed, taking the total count up to 4. Hotspots of Tokyo. Come see the summer fireworks show on July 18th.
I see.
Thanks to Kaneshiro spilling beans, that organization is falling like a house of cards. We're getting more and more famous.
Okay, let's get started.
Tests are coming up. Everyone's studying. I know some of you rely on all-nighters, but I can't recommend it. That really messes up your information retention. So speaking of, do you guys know the difference between short-term and long-term memory? The simple answer is that short-term memory is more temporary, contextual, but long-term memories stick with you. In short-term, you're working with a hard limit. You retain only 6, maybe 7 pieces of information. But your brain's capacity for long-term memory is huge. It might even be infinite according to some theories.
How about you?
Okay then. What do you think about all this? Short-term memories only stick with you for seconds at a time. That said, how long do you think you can retain long-term memories? So he wants to know how long you keep long-term memories, huh? This is a tricky one. What is long-term memory anyway? Something like that. So anyway, you can keep them for a long time. The question is how long? Haruki mentioned something about the amount of memories you could store, right? Something like infinite. Yeah. So if you theoretically infinite space for them, then theoretically you'd be able to retain them for 3 days max. Forever.
Nice.
So that's it. Long-term memories will never really fade away.
This is it. That's right.
Basically, stuff encoded into your long-term memory never really goes away. Short-term memories become long-term memories through reiteration. It'd be great if you could encode all the test answers to long-term memory, huh? Oh well, can't always get what you want. It's like language or writing.
Nice going.
Writing or riding a bike. At least you got summer break once the exams are over, so do your best to study, okay? Yeah. Memories never really go away. That means I'll remember my past eventually, right? 18th of the 7th, Marine Day. Finals end on the 16th, so that should be good, right? What are you talking about? The fireworks festival. You're really quick to look up stuff like that. It's easy to work when you got a goal in mind, yeah? Hey, we're in the middle of class. Talk about those things later. Yeah.
Hey, are you listening?
You, pay attention. Is this how you listen when someone is talking to you?
No way.
Oh, epic dodge.
Hey!
Rank up. God damn it. Oh, hey Makoto. Heading home, it's rare running into you at this hour.
That reminds me.
Oh, that reminds me, do you remember the counselling Dr. Maruki's offering? It seems to be growing quite popular. I saw someone heading into the nurse's office just as I was leaving the school. The teachers say he's been well worth his time here, but I have a feeling there's more to his popularity than just talent. Maybe I should find out for myself at some point. Naturally, that'll still happen when I get home. It's part of my daily routine.
Excuse me.
I appreciate your concern, but how about yourself? Depending on the exam scores, there may not be a fireworks festival for anyone to attend. Were you aware? I'm joking. Make sure you study well, alright?
All right then.
I need to buy some test prep booklets on my way home. See you later. Did you just waste my afternoon?
Senpai,
Oh, hey.
what a pleasant surprise. Are you headed home too?
What do you want?
Same here. I don't have club practice today. That reminds me, there's something I wanted to report to you. Would now be a good time? Thank you. Why don't we find a seat somewhere?
Huh?
Oh. This is awkward. Hey, Akechi.
And you are...
It's been quite a while, Akechi-san.
Hey, I swear.
And the same for you. Yoshizawa-san, right?
My father works
cheating
at
on
a
me?
TV station. Have you ever seen Good Morning Japan? My father's the director.
I've been brought onto the show as a guest a number of times now. That's how I ended up becoming acquainted with Yoshizawa-san. I didn't know you knew her as well.
I swear I'm not cheating on you.
That's right. He's been offering me guidance lately.
A deal, you say? Huh. That's quite the interesting relationship you two have. So, what were you two up to?
Oh, right! I was just about to share some exciting news. It's nothing to keep secret, so I may as well spill it now.
We were gonna go sit on a bench.
About that summer competition I mentioned to you before. I was chosen to be our club representative.
Nice.
This only feels like the beginning to me, though.
Isn't your club's team considered to be quite prestigious? And you're their representative. I must say, that's extremely impressive.
Thank you. I'll do my best to make everyone proud.
I'll be cheering you on as well. Ah, I have an idea. Since all three of us are here, why don't we go somewhere as a group? We can call it our little celebration for Yoshizawa-san's success.
That would be wonderful. Does that work for you, Senpai?
That
I don't
settles
have a
it.
choice.
Would you mind if I chose the place? There's a wonderful little cafe I know about.
Do we have to disguise you?
Of course. Lead the way.
I can lend you my glasses. It's a good look, Akechi.
Yoshizawa-san? You drink hot beverages even in the summer?
I have to prevent my body from getting too cold, since the meet's coming up rather soon.
I see. You make sure you're covering all your bases.
That sounds like rubbish, but okay.
Good point. Well, some people say coffee can cool you off, even when hot, so I try to avoid that, too. I had this image that you enjoy sweet things, Akechi-san. Is that untrue?
Yeah, we call
I
him
swear I
Pancakes
saw you
Boy
eating
around
fried
here.
sweetbread on TV just the other day.
It's all part of a marketing strategy. That sort of stunt is an easy crowd pleaser.
You seem to have your own bases covered as well.
Presenting oneself in a favorable light is nothing surprising. More surprising is just how innocent you seem to be.
Yes.
I've been wondering, how do you two know each other?
We're dating.
His social studies class visited the set of a TV show I appeared on.
Ah, that's right. Second years got to go to a TV station.
He and I exchanged our opinions during the shoot, and his way of thinking intrigued me.
And so we're dating now.
I can definitely see that. Senpai's take on things often helps me as well.
That reminds me, Yoshizawa-san. You had mentioned that he's been providing you with some guidance.
Yes, like you just said, his way of thinking is intriguing. I figured I could benefit from his input.
In that case, let's play a little game. Would you mind if I posed the same question to you that I first asked him?
No, go right ahead.
So, my question was, what do you think of the Phantom Thieves, Yoshizawa-san?
The Phantom Thieves? You mean in the case that they do in fact exist, yes? I admit that the assistance of others in need is a truly great act. But I simply can't agree with their methods.
This bitch is meant to be one of us eventually.
I see. Care to explain why?
I suspect the Phantom Thieves' existence isn't going to be beneficial to society in the long run.
How so?
Well, for example, when someone's faced with a problem to overcome, I believe they need to do it themselves. Getting help from others is totally fine, but in the end, it takes a person's initiative to truly create lasting change. If society relied upon a safety net like the Phantom Thieves, I worry that people would stop making a conscious effort. Granted, this depends on how severe the problem is, and it's inaccurate to apply generalizations to an entire population. But I believe a society where everyone simply leaves matters to the Phantom Thieves wouldn't last for very long.
I see. So, in the sense of a person's growth, their actions actually hinder it. Quite an interesting take on the matter. Let me ask you then, what do you think of Yoshizawa-san's opinion?
I think she's wrong.
Quite. I'd say it's equally as unique as your own opinions.
Wait, could you actually be a fan of the Phantom Thieves, Senpai?
I didn't mean to start an argument. I just can't help myself sometimes. Let's change the subject to something a bit lighter.
I'm sorry, I should probably get going. If I'm away from home too late, my parents will begin to worry.
Right, then let's call it a day. Good luck on your competition.
Yes, thank you. Well then, see you later.
Ah, you're back.
I see you had your friends over for a study session, huh? No, nothing gets by me. I own the place, remember. I can tell what goes on here just by looking at the tables. What's Mishima got for me?
Leave it to me!
No. Gonna hang out with On. That long sentence is tough. Try to think of what the underlined section means. Are you starting to understand how to dissect these problems? I'm so jealous you get a one-on-one study session with Lady Arn. Seems like you're making more progress than usual too. Yes!
Alright.
That's not it.
Morgana's head is clipping through the bag. I'm actually not so good at this because I'm actually not so good at this because of my time abroad. Anyway, time to study. Here we go. Do you think you could help me with math next?
Let's get back.
Hey, did you know that there's going to be a summer festival in Odaiba? Summer festival, huh? How can anyone eat so much fatty food when it's so hot out? And you don't just get it, it's because it's hot out that we eat all that meat. Well, let's go check it out. I'll treat you to a skewer. Summer festival, huh? You think they'll have any A5 beef there? What the hell is that? We should worry about finals first. Once those are over, it'll be summer vacation, so stay focused. I'm gonna go eat a burger.
My hope rests with the Phantom Thieves.
Yeah, they've really taken off since the whole Kamoshida thing. The legend of the Phantom Thieves started at our school. We're practically one of them. And who can't relate to what they're doing? Punishing corrupt adults up to no good. The police should take notes.
quiet down.
People sure are making a fuss even though it's right before exams. Behind Kanashiro's arrest are the Phantom Thieves, the mysterious group that changes people's hearts. If I recall, there are similar rumors back during the business with Kamoshida. Help the weak and crush the strong. Truly a modern legend of the gentleman thief. In the long history of humans, the gentleman thief is seen briefly during times of turmoil. Now then, look at this picture. This picture depicts the final moments of Ishikawa Goemon.
Do you know the answer?
He did something to do with the Sengoku period that had him and his family boiled to death. Do you know what he did?
No.
Ishikawa Goemon is Japan's most famous thief. He's very popular and some call him a gentleman thief. By the way, Goemon Bath comes from his name. I should have guessed, but yeah. Only stealing from the rich and powerful and sharing with the poor. Goemon's exploits have been documented in many forms of media like kabuki and novels. I'm dumb. However, it's actually unclear whether or not Goemon was indeed a gentleman thief. Rebellion across Hideyoshi, whose campaign had failed, propaganda by the government to sully his name. The gentleman thief Goemon may have been no more than an illusion made by varying motivations. In actuality, most heroes and gentleman thieves throughout history are something like that.
Yep.
Kinda like Robin Hood. He wasn't a real dude. It's Maruki. Hello.
It's open. Welcome.
Oh, you're the student council president, Ichima-san, correct?
Excuse me.
Sorry for coming by so suddenly.
It was nothing.
Oh, no, everyone's permitted to stop by whenever they like. I know the phrase counselling session can make some people nervous, but don't be. Considering you're the student council president, I'd rather they didn't force you to come here at all, actually.
No.
Well, I was advised to come, but I still chose to do it on my own.
Good.
Glad to hear it. But please, there is no need to be concerned about my being here. Feel free to discuss anything with me.
Yes.
Right, so I shall. It's the other way around. Hey, you're sounding more like the counselor in here than I am.
I see.
Excellent grades, exemplary conduct. Wow, you appear to be an ideal honor student.
No.
Oh, not at all. In fact, quite the opposite. I'm actually a bit of a mess, and I always have to turn to others for help. Well, you sure had me fooled. Even still, getting help isn't a bad thing at all. In fact, it's wonderful that you have a support system. Indeed. Especially lately, I feel like I can't do anything right by myself nowadays. Did something go wrong for you?
Yes.
Yeah, but it's nothing major. I've come to understand all too well that it's a bad idea taking on more of a burden than one should. You really do seem like someone with a mature sense of responsibility. However, that may be why people around you, especially the adults who should be protecting you, rely on you so much. Adults who should be protecting me? Sorry, my throat is closing up. Had I been clever enough to understand that earlier, things may have gone a bit differently for me. You think so? You live alone with your older sister. I see. Pardon my saying so, but it seems you've been through quite a lot.
But
Honestly, it only felt like the norm for me. But our lack of adult guardians has to have been hard on my sister, even now as well. And I'd be lying if I said it wasn't hard for me too. Sorry. Oh, my throat. Do you still remember them? Your parents? Yes.
hey, so
Not as much about my mother, admittedly, but my father, without a doubt. In fact, now that I think about it, I may well have grown to be a bit uptight because of that.
I see.
Is that so? Are you doing okay now? Is your support system adequate?
well,
It's not as if I have a team of employees or anything, but I do have people that I'm able to rely upon. Of course, I'd never think of them as replacements for my father or my sister. No one could ever replace either of them. What I've lost won't ever come back. I just need to keep my chin up and push towards my future.
Quite.
Oh, my throat. God damn it. No one can ever be replaced, yet we need to keep pushing towards our future. Should anything come up that you want to help with, I'll be here to support you, though my skills are pretty limited. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words.
hey,
You ready for exams? It'd be pretty sad if the leader of the Phantom Thieves got bad grades. Who is texting me? Ryuji? Exams are coming up. Have your studies been going well? I can give you a general idea of what they were like when I was a second year. What do you think? Want to study? I might spend some time with Ryuji.
Hey,
Come on.
I think I'll hang out with Ryuji. Bugger it.
yo. Hey. Yo.
All right, let's go.
All right then, let's go.
Yeah. I've been meaning to give those to Ryuji for ages.
Ah, you're back.
Hey Ryuji. Oh, I just spent time with you, Ryuji. No, bathhouse. Sorry. Oh, god damn it. Should have taken a shit. It's fine. Bathhouse.
What do you want to do?
I have rank 4 knowledge. I think I'll be okay.
Want to head back?
Oh, god damn it. Throat. Please don't make me read anymore.
Yo.
So, I just heard this, but apparently we're having a summer festival soon. I heard there's gonna be shit like kebabs, steaks, the hot stuff. Dude, I'm so pumped.
Huh?
Well, duh, what else do you want? Oh man, I can't stop thinking about meat, piping hot, juicy meat. Oh man, now I'm hungry. Let's get going already. Today is the first day of your final exams. Begin! Oh, fuck. Um, 64.
Ooh, we can do this!
Essay question. They were invented by a famous guy from the rest of it. Shit. Yeah, the strategy is a shoe. I think the story was about a river. They were obviously followable. Heads. That's it. sorry, I'm not reading. I just can't.
Give it up.
My throat is all, yeah.
Now everyone.
Second day finals, you may begin. Ah.
Ooh, we can do this!
When the government issue paper and hard currencies. Confusion?
Ooh, we can do this!
Let's get started.
Ugh. English equivalent. Cats and dogs.
Ooh, we can do this!
There's another name for this. Demon guts.
Ooh, we can do this!
Last day of exams, huh? You know all these before, you've got this, right?
Nice!
We're good. Look forward to seeing you score.
My parents are gonna kill me. There was so much stuff on that exam. I didn't have time to study everything. I probably could have managed if I had an extra week, too.
An extra week, huh? The only people who get that kind of cushy treatment are the honor students.
Oh, you mean like Yoshizawa-san?
I heard the school moved her exam period. Must be nice getting perks like that.
Hey Maruki, what's cracking?
Hey there. Congrats on surviving finals. Today was the last day, right? Say, would you happen to have some free time right now? There's something I'd like to discuss. I promise it'll just take a moment. Touché. Please, though, I've been looking forward to chatting with you.
Yeah, I wanted to chat with you
Thanks.
earlier, and you wouldn't
I know
let me.
you're exhausted, so I'll make this quick. It sure has heated up now that the rainy season's passed. I just know my electric bill is going to start climbing this month.
Alright, what did you want to talk about? Come on, buddy.
Anyway, as I'd mentioned, there's something I'd like your opinion on. Well, I suppose that's actually accurate. I've had something on my mind lately, and I want to hear your take on it. Okay, here goes. Oh, this is all hypothetical, mind you, but imagine there's somebody for whom you have high expectations. They're trying their absolute hardest to meet those expectations. Now, this person receives an awful lot of special treatment from people so they can perform to the best of their abilities. So, what do you think those people will do if the expectations leveled on this person aren't met? Yep, that's right. When you work as a counselor, you always think, I have to help this person so their heart doesn't break. But that's easier said than done. This world really is a callous one. No matter how much positivity or dedication a person has, just a bit of influence from their peers can easily mess with their heads. Every time I'm confronted with such a situation, I can't help but grasp the limitations of therapy as a profession. You could be right. Maybe I'm not cut out to be a counselor. Sorry, I didn't mean to get all analytical. What I meant was, if we want to truly help people stuck in a predicament like that, we need a fundamental solution. Nothing really comes to mind at the moment. This is just a thought, but what if we got the Phantom Thieves to change our hearts? Maybe have them shift our feelings so we won't lose to this unfair reality. It would ultimately be for the positive. Good point. You're right. Sorry, I was just thinking out loud. I seem to have lost track of the time. I should be getting back to my work. Our conversation's been very enlightening. Thank you. And enjoy
get
your
snack?
vacation.
No snack. I'm gonna kill Cal.
Exams are
can.
finally over. I'm so exhausted.
I can get back to actually sleeping in peace.
You must have been studying pretty hard if it kept you up at night.
I doubt it.
Nah, I was up playing video games. Slacking off is just too much fun.
I know, right? I kept cleaning my room instead of studying. It might even be too clean now.
I've done that before.
You two are perfect exemplars of what escapism can mean.
And I can only imagine what the end result will be.
Whatever. It's over with now. Who cares about that anymore? What's real important is the Phantom Thief's popularity. Ain't it amazing?
It kind of feels like our time's finally here.
I've even heard people excitedly speculating about our next target. You will have to choose carefully.
There's no need to hurry. We should spend some time thinking it over.
Hold up! The most important thing now is our celebration party. I hope you guys didn't forget. It's the fireworks festival on the 18th. I guess we're good meeting up in Shibuya, yeah? Let's say 5 p.m.
We sure are on top of these kinds of things.
Now for the weather.
Seems we'll continue to have localized torrential rainstorms all through next week. If you're heading outside, be prepared for sudden changes in the weather. Time just really flew by today, huh?
Let's go to bed.
No. Damn it.
Yeah. Hey,
No. Damn it, Morgana.
let's go to bed.
Hey, it's me.
Sorry for calling so late. I wanted to ask you about that summer festival. You remember the one I told you about?
Come on.
Come on. We're all tired from that test and shit. Just give us a sec.
So, like,
I completely spaced on it until now, but the festival's tomorrow. So you want to go?
yeah.
You'd be down. Let's make sure we invite Yusuke too. He's always down to chow. I did just remember they said it might rain tomorrow though. Whatever. No way it's gonna rain on a day like this. See you tomorrow. How would he know whether or not it'll rain? Sheesh, all worked up over a silly little festival full of food of all kinds. Well, I suppose you deserve to enjoy yourself, but be sure to keep a low profile, alright?
Let's turn in for the night.
Oh, and no sleeping and got this. I'm gonna skip breakfast for this.